Optimizing Llama-2 for multilingual text generation on Amazon SageMaker. This podcast is brought to you by Business Compass LLC. We are an Amazon Web Services advanced consulting partner. We build and migrate workloads to Amazon Cloud. Our website is businesscompassllc.com. Our phone number is 973-638-2228. Our email address is contact@businesscompassllc.us. Introduction: the need for multilingual language models. In an increasingly interconnected world, the demand for AI models capable of understanding and generating text in multiple languages has never been higher. Whether for global businesses, diverse educational content, or inclusive communication tools, the ability to create high-quality multilingual text is essential. This is where advanced language models like Llama-2 come into play. However, to meet specific regional needs, these models often require fine-tuning to handle less commonly represented languages. In this podcast, we'll explore how to fine-tune Llama-2 for multilingual text generation using Amazon SageMaker, focusing on the Sinhala language as an example. Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart, accelerating generative AI development. Amazon SageMaker Jumpstart is a powerful tool that simplifies the development of machine learning models, offering pre-built solutions and training environments. For generative AI, SageMaker Jumpstart provides a streamlined process to fine-tune and deploy models like Llama-2, enabling developers to focus on model performance rather than infrastructure. This accelerates the development cycle, allowing for rapid iteration and testing across different languages. Fine-tuning approaches: domain adaptation versus instruction fine-tuning. Two primary approaches to fine-tuning a language model for multilingual text generation are domain adaptation and instruction fine-tuning. Domain adaptation: this approach focuses on adapting the model to a specific language or domain by training it on a relevant dataset. For example, fine-tuning Llama-2 with a Sinhala dataset would allow the model to understand better and generate text in Sinhala. Instruction fine-tuning: this method involves fine-tuning the model to follow specific instructions in the target language. This can be useful for models that generate responses or complete tasks based on user inputs. You may choose one approach or combine both to create a robust multilingual model, depending on your goals. Preparing the Sinhala dataset, formatting and uploading to S3. You first need an adequately formatted dataset to fine-tune Llama-2 for Sinhala text generation. The dataset should be an extensive collection of Sinhala text, cleaned and organized for training. Here's a basic outline of the steps involved. Data collection: gather various Sinhala text sources, including news articles, literature, and conversational text. Data cleaning: remove any irrelevant or corrupt data, and ensure the text is UTF-8 encoded. Formatting: format the dataset per the Llama-2 input requirements, typically in JSON or CSV format, where each line represents a text. Upload to S3: store the dataset in an Amazon S3 bucket. This allows SageMaker to access the data during the training process. Training the Llama-2 model, utilizing SageMaker Jumpstart Estimator. Once your dataset is ready, it's time to train the Llama-2 model using SageMaker Jumpstart. The process involves setting up an estimator in SageMaker, which handles the training job based on your configuration. Create a SageMaker notebook. Create a SageMaker notebook instance to manage your training scripts. Define the estimator. Use the SageMaker Jumpstart Estimator to define the model type, instance type, and training parameters. Training: launch the training job, specifying the S3 bucket where your dataset is stored. SageMaker will automatically handle the distributed training across multiple GPUs, optimizing the model for Sinhala text generation. Deploying and invoking the fine-tuned model, generating multilingual text. After training, you can deploy the fine-tuned Llama-2 model using SageMaker's deployment capabilities. This lets you invoke the model through an API, generating multilingual text in real time. Model deployment: deploy the model using SageMaker's one-click deployment feature, setting up an endpoint for inference. Invocation: the deployed model generates text by sending requests to the endpoint. This can be done through a simple Python script or integrated into a more extensive application. Inference parameters: customizing text generation. To control the quality and style of the generated text, you can adjust inference parameters during model invocation. Some key parameters include: temperature, adjust the randomness of the output. Lower values make the output more deterministic. Max tokens, limits the length of the generated text. Top P sampling, controls the diversity of the generated text by only considering the top P probability tokens. You can customize the model's output by fine-tuning these parameters to suit your specific needs better. Conclusion: expanding language model capabilities for a multilingual future. Fine-tuning Llama-2 on Amazon SageMaker for multilingual text generation, particularly for less represented languages like Sinhala, opens up new global communication and content creation possibilities. As AI continues to evolve, the ability to generate text in multiple languages will be a crucial capability, driving inclusivity and accessibility in technology. By leveraging tools like SageMaker Jumpstart, developers can accelerate this process, ensuring their models are ready to meet the demands of a multilingual world. Thank you for listening to our podcast. Please share this podcast, visit our website, and follow our social media links.